Television viewing experience will never be the same again as the cable TV industry reaches the threshold of digitization. It is bound to help India take a great leap forward in the era of convergence. Those who spread television to millions of households are the cable operators. Today, the cable operators, the pioneers of cable TV revolution in the country, are faced with the biggest ever crisis since they started. Seemingly, the crisis is designed to benefit few, while it could hit thousands of small cable operators across India.
India is one of the largest home television markets in the world. Out of a total 22 crore households, 15 crore are TV households. DD1 or DD Direct provides service to 2 crore households, while the rest of the 13 crore receive a feed from DTH or cable operator. On an average, each TV household spends 160 rupees per month, that is 1,920 rupees annually. 13 crore multiplied by 1920 is 25,000 crore. Now, the law-mandated digitization makes a set-top box compulsory for each subscriber. The subscribers have to pay for the set-top box. Each STB would cost 1,500 to 2,000 rupees. Thus, for digitization of 13 crore households, the sale of STB alone will fetch nearly 20,000 crore from subscribers. The great power and profit of the business, created by the small early movers, attracted many big players. These big companies started to find ways to throw 50,000 small cable operators out of business. With each attempt, the big players have succeeded in driving more cable operators to either exit the business or to become subservient. Currently, 25 big players are controlling 5,000 crore of the total 20,000 crore business, while the rest of the 15,000 crore business is with 50,000 cable operators spread across India. If these small 50,000 cable operators are driven out by hook or crook, the 25 big companies can capture the entire 25,000 crore of revenue. Proven trends from international markets like America, Europe, Russia, or even other markets like China, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, etc. shows that over a period of the next 10 years, all these TV households will become broadband households as well. The average monthly fee for broadband is approximately 400 rupees. Thus, total broadband revenues from 13 crore homes multiplied by 400 rupees will be 5,200 crore per month revenue, or 64,400 crores per year. Thus, 25,000 crore subscription revenue, 20,000 crore set-top box sales, 64,400 crore broadband revenue. Total 1,10,000 crore revenue. Now, to ensure this revenue, one needs to capture the market of the small 50,000 cable operators.
Clearly, there seems to be an undeclared war waged against the 50,000 small cable operators. It is said everything is fair in love and war. And here too, manipulation of laws and maneuvering of market practices are being combined with money and muscle power to drive 50,000 small cable operators out of business.
First, let's examine new challenges in the new environment. On 13th December 2011, the Parliament of India passed the Cable Television Network Regulation Amendment Act 2011. With this, the digitization of cable TV in India is now law mandated. The law is going to be implemented within deadlines set by the government. Have a look at the deadlines. In Phase 1, all 4 metros have to be digitized by 1st November 2012. Phase 2, 38 big cities get digitized by 31st March 2013. In Phase 3, all municipalities are digitized by 30th September 2014, while in 4th and final phase, the rest of India has to be digitized by 31st December 2014.
It only begins with deadlines. TRAI has issued new sets of guidelines. Practically, these could become a precursor of the crisis for the small 50,000 cable operators across the country.
TRAI new regulations and orders for digitization are 1. Digital Access System Interconnection Regulation, 2. Quality of Service Regulation, and 3. Tariff Order. The new law and regulations make it mandatory for the cable operators to set up digital head-ends with minimum capacity of 200 channels and upgrade the same to 500 channels within 6 months. The operator has to have the subscribers providing details in Subscriber Acquisition Form or SAF. This form thereafter will need to be filled in by the Subscriber Management System or SMS. And only after this form is filled and uploaded, the cable operator can provide service to the subscriber. The billing to the subscriber will also be as per the form. Such complex billing can only be handled by large and complex billing systems. Obviously, to have such a big and complex system in place, the cable operators will have to spend crores. Even the share of revenue from the pay and free-to-air channels has been fixed. Now, the cable operators will get 35% of pay and 45% of FTA revenue share from subscriber collection. On the one hand, the revenue share from subscribers is being fixed. On the other, the head end of 500 channels is being mandated to ensure that there is no carriage fee, or even if it remains very little. The new guidelines also ensure that the cable operators do not charge any placement fee.
High capacity head ends, complex system of billing, fixed revenue share, no carriage fee and no placement fee. The cable operators' problems are further compounded by high operating cost.
Now, setting up of the law-mandated high-capacity head end would require big investment. With carriage fee on the way out, the cable operators will now have to recover the investment from subscription revenue only. Even if they are able to charge some carriage fee, it will be only for namesake. The new guidelines clearly specify that the cable operator gets only 35% of pay and 45% of FTA subscription revenue. Earlier, the operator could keep more, as MSO kept the carriage fee. Complying with new regulations and quality service guidelines means higher expenditure on operations, maintenance of networks, equipment, and manpower. The overall number of equipment and employees is bound to increase. To service the subscriber, a call center would become an additional cost head. First, let us show you the capital cost of setting up a small head end for a local area. The 200-channel digital head end will cost a minimum of 100 lakh rupees, while the 500-channel digital head end would cost 250 lakh rupees. The mandatory CAS and SMS customization would require an investment of 50 lakh rupees. Digital head ends need more air conditioning, power supply, suitable space and permission, etc. This means an additional cost of 50 lakh rupees. Prior to all these expenditures, other pre-operative cost of 20 lakh rupees will also be required. Let us explain why the cost is so high. Number 1, multiple component in digital head end generate more heat, and this requires more air conditioning. Number 2, the current head ends of analog supports 70 to 100 channels, while the new head end will need to support 200 to 500 channels. This would require more equipment racks and better heat management. Such a setup is bound to require more and stable power. Thus, a UPS and a generator backup will need additional cost.
In this new environment, operating a digital head end means a higher monthly expenditure. The operating costs multiply due to new rules, regulations and guidelines.
The cost of operating a digital head end will multiply due to new rules, regulations and guidelines. The requirement of an additional skilled technical manpower capable of handling digital head end would cost a minimum 50,000 rupees, while the higher electricity bill and generator expenses would cost 2 lakh rupees per month. Maintenance, insurance, AMC, technology upgradation, cost of additional equipment would also incur a cost of 1 lakh rupees every month. The law-mandated CAS and SMS, along with call center charges, will cost 75,000 rupees. Regulatory manpower and paperwork will cost 50,000 rupees monthly. Other overheads and legal expenses cost 1 lakh rupees per month. Moreover, cost of capital, that is interest on investment at the rate of 12%, would come to 3 lakh rupees monthly. Thus, the total cost will be 9,25,000 rupees every month. And this does not include cost of rental or building. Now, detailed reporting, contracting and compliances are required. This could mean that only big companies at large cost can comply with new laws.
One of the key concerns of digitization is the set-top box. And cable operators largely seem confused by the price of a set-top box. They are neither being fully informed nor are their concerns being well addressed. In the new DAS regime, the operator will have to supply boxes which are of high quality. And failing to provide a quality set-top box could result into huge additional cost and big trouble with subscribers. Now let us show you the requirement of the set-top box.
The government has decided that each consumer should have the choice of renting, leasing or purchasing STB from the cable operator. So the consumer has to pay for the set-top box. In any case, the operators will price the STBs in a manner that they recover the cost of the STB from the consumer. The quality of the box, which can support 500 channels, will have to have software, processor and memory which can read all 500 channels to select the choice of the consumer. If one uses substandard processors or ones with lesser memory, then such a box will seem to work now, but as the number of channels goes up to 200 and then 500, it will have many problems, including lip syncing. That is, sound and mouth movement doesn't match. Freezing of signal on screen. Pixelization of content, continuous picture deterioration. Grains problem in big screen like LCD and LED. High switching time in changing channels, that is, from one channel to another. High time of loading EPG data, sometimes a few minutes whenever STB is reswitched. Frequent power supply failure. Mishandling of CAS card, thus no signal. Use of non-secure chipset results in various malfunctioning of box. A 1-year warranty is mandatory on a set-top box. Replacement or repair has to be provided if the set-top box develops a problem. Thus, if a cable operator purchases a low-cost STB, which cannot guarantee the same performance for the full warranty period, then he will have to pay just double to provide service.
Obviously, it's wise for any cable operator to ensure that the quality of the set-top box should become one of the key priorities. They must not compromise on the quality. We show you the details of a good quality set-top box and the price.
Any set-top box with a good quality chipset, motherboard, stable power supply, adequate memory that could support 500 channel EPG would cost 1,008 rupees in MPEG-2, while 1,232 rupees in MPEG-4. Prices for license, CAS, EPG and duty on MPEG-2 and MPEG-4 remain the same. Thus, the cost of a quality box would be 1,748 rupees for MPEG-2 and 2,016 rupees for MPEG-4. If the STB comes with a guarantee of less than 1% return from reputed companies, this cost can go up by a further 200 rupees. If any company offers STB at lower costs, it will be of poor quality. So even if you pay 1,200 rupees to 1,500 rupees for a poor quality box, you will have to replace this box in case of problems and end up paying double. This box will cost 2,400 rupees to 3,000 rupees.
Some companies claim to provide a subsidy on the set-top box. This obviously means loss. Let's be clear that no company can afford a huge loss for a long time.
Be very careful of a subsidy offer on a set-top box. Any company offering a subsidy of 500 to 1000 rupees would need a large subscriber base. One set-top box would cost a minimum of 1700 rupees. This means the box would sell for 700 to 1200 rupees. If the subscriber base is even 1 million, the loss would be 50 to 100 crores. 13 crore households are to be digitized. 1000 multiplied by 13 crores means 13,000 crores. No company can afford this huge loss. Even if the big 25 companies decide to bear a loss of 100 crores each, they would be able to give a 2,500 crore subsidy for merely 2.5 crore households which can be digitized. So what happens to the rest 10.5 crore households? The digitization is also going to make carriage fee almost nil. Now, if MSO gives a subsidy of 1,000 rupees, this can be recovered only from subscription revenue. Out of 200 rupees subscription revenue, 45% of 100 rupees of FTA package would go to LCO, that is 45 rupees. 25 rupees of taxes would be paid to government. Out of the balance 75 rupees, 35%, that is 26 rupees, would be paid to LCO on account of pay channel share fixed by TRAI. 50 to 55 rupees would be paid for content. After all these payments of 45 plus 25 plus 26 plus 55, the MSO would not be able to have a margin of more than 50 rupees a month. And on the subsidy of 1,000 rupees to recover, the MSO will have to wait for as long as 20 months. With fast-changing digital technology, either the consumer would shift to high-definition box or broadband or new package. The MSO would never be able to recover his subsidy on set-top box. No MSO can afford free service and make a loss, and neither can they provide a cheaper set-top box.
Consumer is now becoming quality conscious. They want value for their money. Market is getting competitive with every passing day. In such a condition, compromising with quality could mean endangering your business.
Direct to Home, or DTH, was started in India in 2004. Dish TV was the first to enter the market, followed by Tata Sky. Airtel and Videocon are the last ones to make an entry into the DTH service. Both provided MPEG-4 technology, while Dish TV and Tata Sky continue to provide service with MPEG-2 technology. Now just have a look at their subscriber base. Dish TV in 8 years has a subscriber base of 9.8 million. Tata in 6 years could reach a subscriber base of 6.2 million. However, Airtel and Videocon have reached a subscriber base of 6 and 4.5 million within just 3 and 4 years. These figures clearly show the choice of consumers. Quality is now fundamental. Consumers are going for better choice. Anyone who has experienced MPEG-4 quality will never ever compromise for MPEG-2 quality. Those MSOs investing in MPEG-2 will get stuck, same as Tata or Dish TV. Any MSO going with MPEG-2 or a lower quality box will never be able to compete with DTH. Do you want to be in business with quality or want to be out by compromising on quality? Well, the choice is yours.
Besides, new digitization law and TRAI guidelines, cable operators are faced with several challenges, including the one from telecom players.
Across the world, telecom companies have already entered into the business of cable TV. The telecom companies are selling broadband services to only those consumers who subscribe to their television services also. This takes their revenue per subscriber higher. Also, in future, with Apple and Android application stores, online education, gaming, bill payment, banking, and so many other facilities are going online. People are going to spend less time on television and more online. These telecom companies have big legal and regulatory departments. They work with the parliamentarians, the lawmakers, the ministries, TRAI, TDSAT and courts. They make systematic investments into technology, regulator education and regulatory dealing. If any operator offers services that do not include broadband, he will be driven out of the market.
As is said, every crisis is an opportunity. All you need to do is to identify it and grab it. India's first and leading broadcast and satellite communication company, NSTPL, brings this opportunity to your doorstep.
NSTPL is a leading teleport service provider. It provides world-class infrastructure services to over 100 broadcasters, including world leaders such as NHK of Japan. Today, NSTPL uplinks more than 50 channels from its teleport at Greater Noida. NSTPL is supported by world-class technology companies like Vertex, Comsat, Harmonix, Intelsat, ISRO, CPI and Motorola, etc. It has developed a team of technology, regulatory and legal leaders who have put together a solution for these 50,000 small cable operators. NSTPL presents JAINHITS. JAINHITS will help you turn the crisis into an opportunity. NSTPL proudly presents the platform that will create a new brotherhood of cable operators which can fight big operators on all fronts of technology, regulations, law and content. JAINHITS is setting up a super head-end at its Greater Noida teleport. It has already received the WPC license and tied up with world-class technology players for this head-end. This head-end will make one consolidated signal consisting of 200 and then 500 channels that a cable operator can receive. All that the cable operator will have to do is sign up as JAINHITS Independent Service Operator (ISO) and install JAINHITS ISO head-end.
Joining JAINHITS makes you fight back any threats from any quarter, be it legal or quality-based. JAINHITS ensures your presence stronger than ever before.
Becoming an ISO of JAINHITS automatically helps you comply with all the requirements of TRAI and government rules and regulations. It also makes ISO provide top quality service to subscribers and thus compete with DTH. JAINHITS ISO can provide choice and rates which DTH cannot offer. ISO subscribers can watch their favorite sports, entertainment and news channels along with 100+ channels for as low as 150 rupees. ISO can provide MPEG-4 quality from day one to its subscribers. No cable company today is offering MPEG-4 quality. A cable operator becoming JAINHITS ISO will be able to multiply revenue. Besides broadband, JAINHITS can help an ISO earn more from teleshopping, online banking and governance services, value-added services, two-way interactive services like video on demand, education and health applications, local advertising insertion, local content insertion, consumer electronics distribution, utility bill services. Today, a cable operator earning 100 rupees per home will be able to increase his revenues to rupees 500 per home with JAINHITS.
JAINHITS makes the cable operators ready to compete with the big operators. It also offers services that are not available in the market today.
JAINHITS offers 3 kinds of cable product offering from the start. Basic high-quality MPEG-4 TV service, with stable STB to beat performance of DTH. Since JAINHITS signal is on C-band, there will be no problems like DTH signal. This service will be upgraded within 6 months to 500 channels, which DTH will not be able to offer. This service will provide a la carte service and payment flexibility, which no DTH service provider can offer. JAINHITS will provide an HD MPEG-4 hybrid TV set-top box. With this STB, the consumer will get HD channel, internet on TV, two-way services. JAINHITS ISO will be able to provide broadband services to his subscriber. ISO will provide a broadband Wi-Fi router with which the subscriber will be able to connect his laptop, PC, smartphone and tablets. With this service, JAINHITS ISO can earn revenues from multi-screen applications and the online application revolution taking place on Apple and Android environments.
Together, we will win is the mantra for JAINHITS. The leaders of various fields from industry are ready to protect the interest of small cable operators. JAINHITS is making a national brotherhood of cable operators. JAINHITS has put together a team of experienced technical experts, regulatory and business leaders. This team will ensure that content, technology, regulatory and legal issues do not hamper the cable operator's business. Be it TRI, MIB, DOT or any other forum, JAINHITS will protect the interest of smaller operators so that JAINHITS business is also safe. With best technology, content, price and no worry about regulatory problems, ISOs would be able to become MSO themselves. Every small operator will only need to market services. Each one can become an Arabpati with 1 lakh subscribers. JAINHITS will make the cable operator master of their own business. JAINHITS is a satellite company and has no intent to go on ground. Thus, it will never compete with ISOs. ISOs will be able to service commercial locations as well. Under the new Digital Access System or the DAS regime, cable operators are left with only 3 options. Number 1, to set up own digital head-end. Number 2, to become distributor of MSO. Number 3, to become independent service operator supported by JAINHITS. Now, look at what these options could mean financially.
First, setting up own digital head-end. A cable operator will have to incur minimum of rupees 3 crores on account of capital expenditure. There will be an additional monthly operating cost of rupees 9,25,000 for running digital head-end. That is rupees 111 lakhs per year. With subscriber base of 10,000 and average revenue per month at the rate of rupees 160 will become 1.9 crores a year. Cost of revenue, content payment and other payments, 50 rupees per subscriber equals 60 lakh rupees. Thus, profit and loss statement will look like this. Cost of head-end to be recovered over 5 years. First year, 60. Second year, 60. Third year, 60. Routine cable expenditure including content, 60, 60, 60. Extraordinary digitization expenditure, 111, 111, 111. Revenues, 160, 160, 160. Total loss in the first year, 71 lakhs. In the second year, 71 lakhs. And third year, 71 lakhs. Second, becoming distributor of MSO. There will be no capital required. Even the monthly expenditure due to digitization will be nil. Every subscriber will pay 160 rupees and the operator will not have more than 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers, as the MSO will not allow operators to be very large. Thus, his revenue will be 57.6 lakh rupees. Cost of revenue, content payments and other payments, 100 rupees per subscriber. Thus, profit and loss statement will look like this. Routine cable expenditure, including content. In the first year, 36 lakhs. In the second year, 36 lakhs. In the third year, 36 lakhs. Extraordinary digitization expenditure, nil, nil, nil. Revenues in the first year, 57.6 lakhs. Second year, 57.6 lakhs. Third year, 57.6 lakhs. Total profit, first year, 21.6 lakhs. Second year, 21.6 lakhs. Third year, 21.6 lakhs. This option makes the cable operator survive at the mercy of the MSO and cannot grow his territory. This is nothing more than becoming a mere collection agent. Third option, independent service operator with JAINHITS. Capital expenditure required is merely 15 lakh rupees to start. Only 25,000 rupees monthly expenditure on account of digitization. Revenues at the rate of 10,000 subscribers is 1.9 crore rupees a year, assuming 160 rupees average ARPU. However, after initial setup period, ISO can increase subscriber base into new areas by covering more LCOs. This could grow at the rate of 20%. Broadband penetration will grow at 10%. Broadband ARPU 400 rupees and margin 100 rupees. Broadband revenues are expected to grow by 50% each year. Cost of revenue, content payments and other payments, 80 rupees per subscriber. Thus, profit and loss statement will look like this. Cost of recovering capital over 5 years. In the first year, 15 lakh rupees. Second year, 15 lakh rupees. Third year, 15 lakh rupees. Routine cable expenditure, including content, 80 lakhs, 96 lakhs, 116 lakhs. Revenues from TV, 160 lakhs, 182 lakhs, 218 lakhs. Margins from broadband, 12 lakhs, 18 lakhs, 27 lakhs. Total profit in the first year, 77 lakh rupees. Second year, 89 lakh rupees. Third year, 114 lakh rupees. Thus, the calculation is simple. Own head end, first year 82 lakhs, second year 82 lakhs, third year 82 lakhs. MSO agent 21.6 lakhs, 21.6 lakhs, 21.6 lakhs. Independent service operator, first year 77 lakhs, second year 89 lakhs, third year 114 lakh rupees.
There are many more benefits of joining hands with JAINHITS. You can explore new business potential and expand it. You could be the partner in India's digitization revolution. Do not wait. Contact us at NSTPL, Scindia Villa, Sarojini Nagar, Ring Road, New Delhi, 110023. You can call us at 011 3244 1001 and also at 011 3261 4034. Our email ID is hits@nstpl.co.in.